me, is this chair taken?
Excuse me?
Is this taken?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, is this chair taken? Is this taken?
No, but I'm expecting somebody in a minute.
Thanks anyway.
Thanks.
Excuse me, is this chair taken?
No, but I'm expecting somebody very shortly.
Mind if I sit here till he or she or it comes?
Well, they do something really late.
You never know who you may be turning down.
Sorry, nice try though.
Sure thing. Is this seat taken?
What's wrong?
Mind if I sit here?
Yes, it
Is this seat taken?
would. No, it's not.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Go ahead.
Thanks. Your place all seems to be taken. Great place. What's the book?
I just have to sit and read quiet if you don't mind.
Sure thing. Every place else seems to be taken. Great place for reading.
Yes, I like it.
What's the book?
The Sound of the Fury.
Oh, Hemingway. What's the book?
The Sound of the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner. Yeah, I read it. I sure read about it, but it's supposed to be great.
It is great.
I hear it's great. Waiter! What's the book?
The Sound of the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Have you read it?
I'm a Mets fan myself.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I read it in college.
What was college?
Oral Roberts University.
What was college?
I was lying. I never really went to college. I just like to party! Harvard.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner. I spent a whole winter reading him.
I just started.
I was so excited after 10 pages that I went out and bought everything else he wrote. One of the greatest reading experiences of my life. I mean, all that psychological understanding, page after page of gorgeous prose, his profound grasp of the mystery of time and human existence, the smells of the earth. What do you think?
I think it's pretty boring.
What's the book?
The Sound of the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner.
He's incredible.
I spent a whole winter reading him.
I was so excited after 10 pages. I went out and bought everything else he wrote.
All that psychological understanding.
And the prose is so
And the
good.
way he's grasped the mystery of
And
time.
the human existence. I can't believe I've waited so long to read him.
You never know, you may not have liked him before.
That's true.
You may not have been ready for him. You have to hit these things right at the moment or it's no good. It's all in the timing. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so I thought reading Faulkner was a great experience.
Yes.
Sound and Fury.
Oh, well, onwards and upwards.
Yep. Waiter! What's the book?
The Sound of the Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
I love Faulkner.
Have you... You have to hit these things right at the moment or it's no good.
It's happened to
It's
me.
all in the timing. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you come in here a lot?
I'm actually just in town for 2 days from Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. My name's Bill, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
Do you come in here a lot?
Every once in a while, you?
Not much anymore. Not much as I used to before my nervous breakdowns. Do you come in here a lot?
Why are you asking?
Just interested.
Are you really interested, or are you just trying to pick me up?
No, I'm really interested.
Why would you be interested if I don't have you?
Just getting acquainted.
Maybe you're only interested for the sake of making small talk long enough to ask me about your place, to listen to some music, or because you just rendered some great cake for your VCR, or because you've got some terrific unknown Django Reinhardt record. I mean, all you really want to do is hook up, which you won't do very well. After which, go to the bathroom and pee very loudly, then hide in the kitchen and get yourself a beer from a refrigerator without asking if I left anything, and then proceed to lie back down beside me. I confess that you've got a girlfriend named Stephanie, who's away at medical school in Belgium for the year, and you've been involved with her, off and on, in what you call a very intricate relationship for the past 7 years. Not enough to interest me, mister.
Hey, do you come in here a lot?
Every other day, I think, do you?
I come in here quite a lot. I don't remember seeing you.
Oh, we must have different schedules.
It's connections.
Yes, different times.
It's amazing how you can live right next door to somebody in this town and never even know it.
Yeah,
City life.
it's crazy.
We probably pass each other on the street every day, right in front of this place, probably.
Yeah.
Well, the waiter sure seems to be on a different time zone. Can't seem to locate one anywhere. Waiter! So what do you...
I beg your pardon?
Nothing, sorry.
We must be like different schedules.
It's connections.
Yes, different times.
It's amazing how you can live right next door to someone in this town and never even know it.
Yeah.
City life.
It's crazy.
You weren't waiting for someone when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Oh, boyfriend?
Sort of.
What's a sort of boyfriend?
My husband.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Oh, boyfriend?
Sort of.
What's a sort of boyfriend?
Well, we're here to break up.
What's a sort of boyfriend?
My lover. Here she comes right now.
You weren't waiting for someone when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself.
Do you think so?
I mean, sure, what's a good-looking woman like you doing alone on a Friday night?
I'm trying to stay away from lines like that.
No, listen. You weren't waiting for someone when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself.
I guess it is in a way.
I mean, what's a good-looking woman like you doing alone on a Friday night?
Well, I'm actually alone out on a Friday night for the first time in a while.
Oh.
You see, I just ended a relationship.
Oh.
A rather long standing.
I'm sorry, well, listen, since reading here all by yourself is such a sad occupation for a Friday night, let's go elsewhere?
No.
Do something else?
No.
I'm headed to the movies in a little while anyway.
I don't think so.
Big chance to let Faulkner catch his breath. All those long sentences get me pretty tired.
Thanks anyways.
Okay.
I appreciate the invitation.
Sure thing. You weren't waiting for someone when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
Sort of a sad occupation for a Friday night, isn't it? Reading here all by yourself.
I was trying to think of it as existentially romantic. A cappuccino, amazing literature, a rainy night.
That only happens in Paris. We could hop the late train to Paris, get on a Concord, find a cafe.
I'm a little short on train fare tonight.
Darn, so am I.
To tell you the truth, I was headed to movies after I finished the section. Would you like to come along since you can't look at later?
It's a very nice offer, but
Girlfriend?
two, actually. One's pregnant and just Stephanie. No, not if you mean that castrated chick I dumped last night.
Girlfriend?
Sort of.
What the sort of girl?
My mother.
Girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend. I actually just ended a relationship
Oh,
of rather long standing.
I'm sorry to hear it.
It's my first night in a long time. I feel a little bit at sea, to tell you the truth.
So you didn't sit down because you're a movie or you've got some weird political affiliation?
Nope, straight down the ticket Republican. Straight down the ticket Democrat. Can I tell you something about politics? I like to think of myself as a citizen of the universe. I'm unaffiliated.
And that's what it's still not.
I vote my beliefs.
Labels are not important.
Exactly, labels are not important. So what does it matter if I had a 2-point at, a 3-point at, a 4-point at college? Or if I did come from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Westchester County. I believe that a man is what he is. A person is what he is. A person is what they are.
I think so too.
So what if I admire Trotsky? So what if I had a total body liposuction? So what if I'm a woman? So what if I spent a whole year in the Peace Corps? I was acting on my convictions.
Sure.
You can't just hang a sign on a person.
Absolutely. I'll be your Scorpio. Well, I was headed to movies after I finished the section. Would you like to come along?
That sounds like fun. What play?
A couple of the really early Woody Allen movies.
Oh.
You don't like Woody Allen?
No, I like Woody Allen.
But you're not crazy about Woody
Those
Allen.
early ones kind of get on my nerve. You know, I was headed to... No, sorry.
Never had.
I was just going to say I was headed to the movies in a little while.
So right.
The Woody Allen Festival?
Just up the street.
Do you like the early ones?
I think anybody who doesn't ought to be far from the planet.
How many times have you seen Bananas?
8.
12. Are you still interested?
Do you like Antoine's Company?
Last night I went out at 2 in the morning to get one. Did you have an etch test as a child?
Yes, and do you like Brussels sprouts?
No, I think they're disgusting.
They are disgusting.
Marriage, in spite of current sentiments against it?
Yes.
And children?
3 of them.
2 boys and a girl?
Harvard Bachelor
And will you love me?
Yes.
And cherish me forever?
Yes.
Do you still want to go to the movies?
Sure thing.
Waiter!
goddamn thing, the sooner we get out.
Sort of publish or perish with a twist. But what do we owe Roosevelt? The man that sends us out those bars and tells people, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, and that one's Kafka, just to get a laugh. What's a Kafka anyway? Why am I a Kafka? Search me. What's a Kafka? All his four-eyed friends sure think it's a stitch. And how are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so our chances are a little slim.
Yeah, and this from a guy who's supposed to be smart. This from a guy from Columbia University?
The way I see it, there's a province that oversees our pages. Rough draft and pound pen.
But how about you, Milton? What have you got?
Let's see. A man's first disobedience and the taste of that forbidden tree whose moral taste brought death into the...
Hey, that's good. It's got rhythm. It really sings.
What is it, Hamlet?
Who cares? He's got a good voice there.
Does Dr. Rosenbaum care about voice? Does he care about anybody's individual creativity? Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view for a minute.
No. He brings us in here to produce copy, and then all he wants is a clean draft of somebody else's stuff. We're getting peanuts here to be somebody's hack.
Writing's a mug game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it has made me mad.
Why not just buckle down and get the project over with? Set up a schedule for yourself. Type for a couple hours in the morning when you're fresh, then take a break. Let the old juices flow. Do a couple more hours in the afternoon, and then retire for a shot of pie and some masturbation. What is the big deal?
If this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working at word processors, not these antiques. He was lucky to find dude who typed this good, and then he treats us like those misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, tire swing? What does he take us for?
I like the tire swing. I think it's a very nice touch.
I can't work under these conditions. No wonder I'm producing garbage. How does the rest of yours go, Milton?
What this?
Yeah, read us some more.
Whose moral taste brought death into the Flanagan, Bedsocks, Lapworth, Tinkerbell. What do you think?
Flanagan is good. Well, I don't know.
What? Is it the tone? I knew it was kind of a stretch for me.
I'm just not sure it has the same expressive intensity and pungent lyricism as the first part.
Well, sure it needs rewriting. What does it? This is a rough draft. Lights on!
This bit! Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know! I can't see it! There's my paws over my eyes!
What? What is the point of this?
What do you think? Videotape your bowel movement? What?
Lights off.
What about you, Franz? What have you got?
Well, What is that, postmodernism? 20 lines of that. I was gonna mess up his data. 20 lines of that, I went dry. I got blocked, I felt like I was repeating myself.
What is that, Hamlet?
You know what? I don't know what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer, I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on branches and digging up ants, not sitting under fluorescent lights 10 hours a day.
Sure is a long way home from the sweet gardens of Africa, where lawns and level downs and flocks raising the tender were sweetly interposed.
Paradise, wasn't it?
Lost.
Lost.
I'm trying to work on some of that in this new piece here, but it's all pretty close to the bone.
Just because they keep us locked up, they think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful
Just
than we
because
are.
they control the means of production, they think they can suppress the workers.
Things are how they are. What are you going to do about it?
Hey, how come you're so goddamn ready to justify the ways of Roosevelt to the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source? So I'll be a collaborator. I happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. But just remember, we're not astrophysicists, we're not brain surgeons, we're chimps. And for apes in captivity, this is not a bad gig.
But what's really frightening is that if we're sticking around this cage for long enough, we're going to evolve into Rosenbaum! Evolve into Rosenbaum? Brush up your jargon, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out. Don't look at me. I'm not going to satisfy those voyeurs with the old smoking chimp down. No, thank you.
You gotta use them. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch as I put my antic disposition on. See what I mean? Galawees too. Minor thing.
They should have thrown in a Cupid doll for that performance.
It's got results, didn't it?
Sure. You knew your bounds routine. Got Galawees out of it. Last week I told over the typewriter and got a whole pack of Marlboros.
The trouble was, you didn't smoke them. You took a crack on 'em.
It was a political statement.
Okay. You made your political statement, and I got my vote. All's well that ends well, right?
It's the only way we know they're watching.
Huh?
We perform. We bring typewriters. We type another page and a cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that someone out there is paying attention.
Our resident philosopher.
But what if one of us actually does it? Well, here we are, set down to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness and to produce something we wouldn't even recognize if it passed right through our hands. But what if one of us actually does it? Will you at least? Will they give us a key to the city and a secret tape parade? Okay, who was that you left? Why did they make Hamlet in the first place? What's Hamlet today or Beta Hamlet that we should care? Boy, there's a suspect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scores of time? The oppressed is wrong. The proud is free to wake the ignorant is my love. The love is free.
Relax. William, have a banana.
I wish I could get Roseman in here and see how he does at using Hamlet. That's it! What? That's it! Forget about all this Hamlet crap. What about revenge? Revenge? On Rosenbaum? Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and our families? Stepping between us and our expectations? How would we do it? Easy. We learn in here to look at the typewriters and test them out like something's wrong. But we poison the typewriter keys.
Oh, Jesus.
Sure, some cursed bonus run liberally over the keyboard. Odds work like a charm.
Great.
And if not, we invented the time frame and invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel!
Brilliant.
Can't you see it? In the course of battle, I casually raise my rapier over the poison typewriter keys, and a hit! A palpable hit! And for reserve, we'll lay that cup with some venomous distillate. I'll put the pill with the poison in the vessel with the pistol!
I gotta make it back to work. The man is gonna want his pages.
It's not a bad idea, but what's the matter with you guys? I'm onto something here! I think it's hopeless, Swifty, but this is the goods! The readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. Just tell me when that K button gives out, honey.
Okay, fine. You two serves to go back to work. I'll do all the thinking around here. Swifty, revenge.
Tinkerbell, Shuffleswans, Hemorrhoid. Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Act 1, Scene 1, Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Hungry.
Bernardo says, who's there?
Bazooka. Hello? Is anybody there?
He, she, it, arf. When you free fall, find if heaven waits. Hello, my name is Dawn. It's very nice to meet you. How do you do? My name is Dawn. A pleasure to meet you. Hello, my name is Dawn.
Ventro!
Excuse me.
Ventro, welcher Freuling hat bei you?
Hello, my name. I'm sorry.
Weiter Freuling, weiter.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Mokra tu pora mi dicto. Ventrica, please.
Really, I think I have the wrong place.
The wrong Platz? Da don't du bei der Rechtplatz. Komm in hier, da geht ja Pläsier. Komm das.
Well, just for a second.
Switch in a mesa. Please.
No, thank you.
Also. Welcher Freuling hat bei you?
Beljar?
Belgium.
Oh, is that good day?
Ding, Belgium are good day. How about you?
Harvard University?
Oh, how about you?
Howard Hughes.
Oh, how about you?
Oh, how are you?
Lini, Bonanza, Lini.
Is this 30 East 7th?
Thirsty oyster having ding.
Suite 662?
If you anchor ding.
Room B?
Rambo.
This school Shinamunda?
That's our Dona Unamunda. What can it do for you?
Excuse me?
What Kennedy Duke for you.
Well, I saw this ad in the newspaper.
Wie du da klippen, da pieperen nicht.
It says, learn Unamunda, the universal language.
Lingua muda, da lingua
The
universal.
language that will unite all of humankind.
Da lingua universal alla peoples in the world.
Do you speak English?
English.
English.
Ah, John Cleese.
Yes.
John Cleese speaking.
John Cleese.
Alaska, Iago parla Duke John Cleese.
John Cleese at all?
1, 2, 3 worlds. Kellogg, Mumbai, Rice Krispies, Chevrolet. Market cinema and cinema. What's that business, Bella Freuding?
Well, I wanted to be the first, or among the first, to learn this universal language.
Du art entrati firsta, die Fürstin. Congratulations. Écoute, Diane. Voilà d'ailleurs des amplifications for it.
Well, I'm not sure I'm ready to apply just yet.
Die klink tink down.
Did clink?
What's die klink? Wie klinks du?
No, not Bisco.
No. Klinks du Jane, or Maddie, or Barbara, or...
Oh, my name.
Exactly, mi klink. Ecco, mi klink.
Me Clink.
Parla.
Me Clink are Don DeVito.
Don Vito. What do you
Actually, there's only one D.
Don DeVito. Squeegee.
You see, I have this slight...
Stutter.
Yes.
Don't stop bar. Problem the Hoover.
Yeah.
The Hoover, the nozzle, the weasel, the schnozzle, the weasel, the Hoover. Look, it's cinema. The heta blizzardo, heta molto blizzardo.
There's something wrong?
Du klingst Dawn. Iago klingst Dawn. You have about
No.
Dawn.
Oh, I'm Dawn, and you're Dawn.
Think, heta blizzardo.
Hedhard Lizardo, yes.
What's this Minsky, this paradoi, this coincidence?
Life can be very funny sometimes.
The anda di destiny, denkst du?
The onda di destiny?
Nicolás, importante. Dame información. Ed.
28.
Bones, weight, slacks,
Female.
vitamin,
How do you say male?
aspirin, oxyphasia,
I'm a word processor.
verbal blender,
Is Unamunda very hard to learn?
e.g., VDG, Dabo,
Davop? No, book.
Dabo, Daramba, Davalt, Sador, Dacha, Braga, Sonia, Braga, Iago, Shakespeare, and Unamunda.
You're translating Shakespeare to Unamunda?
Forsooth, Nintendo. Ah, Romeo, heb art du Romeo. Heb Juliet art song, na rosa poliana, send so pink. Balunti Polanza.
Yes, Bonzo.
Polanza.
Bonanza.
Heb art oyster. Heb Juliet art song. Video. Unamunda, lingua suprimca. Te am amor.
You know, it's strange how much I understand.
Naturalissimissimimente. Think down harmonia. Music. Tin 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 abonation. And Unamunda art melodia universal. Porque alla the peoples in the world cargo alla strong. Hep strong art du Unamunda.
So, lingua is language.
Exactly. When lingua you,
2,
freely conscious,
3.
linguini,
I see. And is,
art,
was is,
what,
has been,
long was,
and will be?
art what, dark box, pasta, prison, furniture, dances, Clara,
Clara.
Schumann,
Well, Mr.
Finniniginig,
Mr.
Finniniginig,
What kind of a name is that?
Finninish,
Mr.
please click me down.
I'd love to learn Unamunda if it isn't too expensive.
$500.
$500 is a lot of money.
Calamari, Freud, calamari. La payola altissima importante.
But you see, I don't have much money.
Dopa bonanza geld.
And I do have this slight
Stutter. The barba.
so it's always been hard for me to talk to people. In fact, most of my life has just been one long pause.
Joe DiMaggio. Mock no Esperanto Freude. Una munda het ad upissima, don't stop out.
I wouldn't stutter
Oop.
at all.
Absolutely loop.
But you see, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I have nothing to say.
Of course it's.
I mean, a tuning fork is silent until you tap it, and then it gives off a perfect A. Tap a single tuning fork, and you can start up a whole orchestra. And anywhere in the universe you tap it, it'll always give off a perfect A. Just this little piece of metal, and it's like there's this beautiful sound just trapped inside it.
Das art paltry, das art paltis.
And you see, Mr. Finnegan,
Finnegan.
I don't think language is just music. I think language is the opposite of loneliness. And if everyone spoke the same language, then who would ever be lonely?
Verissimo.
I just don't think English is my language, since it only makes people,
Lord me.
yes, very lonely. So I loved learning Munda. I do have a little money saved up.
Freuding the veto.
I'll pay Yago Pago.
Please. Du art mange, die countries Freuding.
I'll work very hard.
Die Fikal Freuding.
I understand. Please.
F2 scoop.
A scoop is want?
Ding.
Then I scoop. Muchko.
Donat Sayev did Navarta. Afradlik, Basil Dazizbal.
I'm Bradley.
Razalatadu. Constante. Laxta Hoover. Laxta Hoover. Eccomi. Stick.
Stick.
Ja.
Yeah.
Du.
Jew.
En.
Jew.
Oh.
Squeegee, squeegee.
Vito da problema.
Let me begin again, Mr. Finnegan again. You see, I got your name right. I'm supposed to be getting better.
Okie dokie. Pardon. Ja.
Yeah.
Du.
Do.
En.
N.
Di.
D.
Da.
Da.
Wa.
Walk.
Dubli.
Doobly.
De.
Day.
Da barba.
Yeah, what do I do?
Testicle.
Al dente?
Small testicle. F aratugan.
Da, do, walk, and doobly day.
Dura.
Do-da. Yeah, do walk, then doobly day.
Arta dura day. Bonanza Bellini.
Indeedly be.
Rididdly. Quisling.
How do you say?
Howard Johnson.
Howard Johnson to have.
Doba.
So, endopa, didopa, dudopa.
Ding.
Endopa, didopa, dudopa.
Ding.
Endopa, didopa, dudopa, day.
Bellini con caviar. Scoop de guan.
Yeah, stupid doo-doo.
Double scoop. Edon.
Edon.
Get.
Get.
And row.
And row.
Rock.
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 Get.
Get.
Edon.
Edon.
And row.
And row.
Ago.
Get Edon, rock and roll. Get Edon, rock and roll.
Crackajack.
Marishka,
Perushka babushka.
this is fun.
Things this is plan.
Fantastico.
Things on the kick. Dianda.
Dianda.
Da Palma.
Da Palma.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
De Niro.
De Niro.
Da Bamba.
Da Bamba.
Da Jamba.
Da Jamba.
Da Jambori.
Da Jambori.
Sopa meat noodle.
Minestrone, minestrone. Howard Johnson.
Diddly.
Howard Johnson big.
The wow.
Argo.
Do opa diddlyanda.
Judopa diddlyanda. Mob. Jujupa dopa diddlyanda.
Do da diddlyanda. Scoopa dupa diddly the bop.
Look, scoop up, diddly bop. Yago scoop up, bop, wow.
Yeah, scoop up the wow. Abplatz, Freunding, Abplatz. What does gold for you?
Gold for me, das war plan. What's that gold for you?
That's what the school that Fort Knox.
Never worked up been so blissful. Never ever felt as such a felicitosionia. The fun that inspiration, the cosmogratificationia.
Squeegee, Cosmo?
Cosmogratificationia.
Of course it's...
Oh my gosh!
What's this mattress, Bobby?
No tom stopar, no problemi mi ta Hoover.
What did I tell ya?
In Schechter divina, in extase, in Bleacher Caspico.
Don,
My slave yard.
but he's spreading the veto.
Tu Gabriel mi abo beautiful grief dawn. A lingua. Et frontier dat eternity, iago parla o solamiento una munda.
Osolamiento?
Absolutely. And to you.
Don not goodbye un poco blizzardo.
Mock, da paiola.
Da payola?
Da geld for the Lexing.
Moment, Sean.
Let me get me geld from the hamburger.
Hamburger?
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
That's all at the geld that don't da me. Cheers. Cheer, Mel Gibson, the rest of the Morgan.
I can't take it, Don.
Squeegee?
I'm sorry, I can't take it.
Do parla John, please?
Yes, actually, I do speak a little drunk, please.
Do parla perfume.
Well, I've been practicing a lot. Anyway, I don't think I mentioned that the first lesson is free.
Mock, Yavanta Pago.
But I don't want you to want to pass.
What's the matches, cheer, and series?
I can't take it.
Porky.
Because I can't.
Mock, Porky.
Because it's a fraud.
Squeegee?
Unamunda's a fraud, Don.
Afraid?
A Sigmundo Freud.
Badaba.
A con king. A swindle. A parlor trick.
No Crayola.
Believe it, Don, I should know. I invented it. Granted, it's not a very good con since you're the only one who's come walking through that door. And I'm obviously not a very good con man since I'm refusing to accept your very attractive and generous money. And I can't stand the thought of you going out there screaming, Benjamin Freuding, Harvard you, and having people laugh at you. I swear, Don, I swear I didn't mean to hurt you. How could anybody? Your beautiful heart, it shines out of you like a beacon. And then there's me, a total fraud. I wish I could lie in any language and say it isn't so. I'm sorry, Don. I'm so sorry.
What, Florence?
Will you stop?
Unamuda arta lingua universal.
But you and I are the only people in the boat who speak it.
Don't be others. Don't be
Who?
others.
What other?
Donnie, if you and I can speak this lingua trinca, anyone can. Everybody will. This isn't just a language. This isn't just a room. This is the Garden of Eden. And you and I are finding names for a whole new world. I was so
Happy, I know, so was I.
was that.
I was happy.
And why?
I don't know,
Because tu abbiamo parlato dentrica linguini.
Okay, maybe we speak the same language, but it's nonsense.
Ooh,
Gibberish,
Ooh.
double talk.
the lingua we parla is amor.
I'm a more.
Amor. Yago are amorphous, me too.
Amorphous?
Polymorphous.
There is no.
Serialismo.
But how? I mean,
Dianda di destiny dawn.
are you sure?
The prop doesn't get pudding. When you free fall,
Find it.
heaven,
Wait.
Geronimo.
So you forgive me?
For making me happy? Yes, I forgive you.
Iago art spinachless.
Dianda,
Dianda,
da palma.
da palma. Iago art amorphous meat do too.
Excuse me, is this the class of Kunda Munda?
Grizzlies,
Fabulous.
halflings with okra,
Or a
and
temptress.
pickled pig's feet.
Pig's feet. I love it. Put me down for a water bag.
If you say so,
Any sprouts to go on those feet?
iceberg.
So be it.
Ow.
Hey there, Marcus. What's up?
Jesus.
What's going on tonight?
Oh, man.
What's the matter? Sit down.
I don't get it out. I don't understand it.
You want something? You want a drink? I'll call the waitress.
No. Don't even try. I don't know what's going on today, Al. It's really weird.
What? Like,
Right from the time I got up.
what is it? What's the story?
Well, just for an example, this morning, I stopped by a drugstore to buy some aspirin. This is a big drugstore, right?
Yeah.
So I go up to the counter and the guy says, so what can I do for you? And I say, give me a bottle of aspirin. And this guy, he gives me this funny look and he says, oh, we don't have that, sir. And I said, how can you be a drugstore and not have any aspirin? Yeah.
Advil?
Yeah.
Extra strength Tylenol?
Yeah.
No aspirin?
No.
Wow.
And that's the kind of weird thing that's been going on. It's like, I stopped by the newsstand earlier to buy the Daily News. The guy, he's never even heard of it.
Could have been a misunderstanding.
No. I checked every place. Nobody had the news. I had to read the Toronto Hairdresser. It's like, I go into a deli this afternoon to buy some lunch. The guy said he doesn't have any pastrami. How can he be a deli not have any pastrami?
Was this a Korean deli?
No, this is a kosher from Jerusalem deli. Oh, we don't carry that, sir, he said. Have some talk. It's like, I just got into a cab. The guy said he doesn't go to 56th Street. He offered to take me to Newark instead. Look at me like I'm an alien or something. Oh, I don't go there, sir, he said. Do you know what this is?
Sure.
What is it? What's happening to me?
Don't panic. You're in Philadelphia.
I'm in a what?
You're in Philadelphia, that's all.
I'm in New York.
Yes, physically you're in New York, but metaphysically, you're in Philadelphia.
I've never heard of this.
You see, inside what we know as reality, there are these pockets, these black holes called Philadelphias. If you fall into one, you're up against exactly the kind of shit that's been happening to you all day.
Why?
Because inside of Philadelphia, no matter what you ask for, you can't get it. You want something, they're not gonna have it. You wanna do something, it ain't gonna get done. You wanna go somewhere, you can't get there from here.
God, this is very serious.
Just remember, Marcus, this is a condition named for the town that invented the cheesesteak. Something that nobody in his right mind would willingly ask for.
I just thought I was having a really bad day.
Sure, millions of people have spent entire lifetimes inside of Philadelphia and never even knew it. I mean, look at the city of Philadelphia itself. Chapter inside of Philadelphia. And do they know it?
I tried to just kill myself and get it over with.
If you try to kill yourself into Philadelphia, you're only going to get hurt, babe. My advice, just wait it out. Someday the great cosmic train will whisk you out of the city of brotherly love and off to someplace happier.
You're pretty happy about it today.
Yeah, well, everybody has to be someplace.
Excuse me, is your name Alan Chase?
It is me.
There was a phone call from your boss.
Okay,
He says you're fired.
cool, thanks. So anyway, you have this job.
She isn't that fired.
Yeah, I wish I had this my big speed.
But Al, you loved your job.
Ain't no sweat.
How can you be so calm?
Easy. You're in Philadelphia. I woke up in Los Angeles, and life is beautiful. You know, Susan and left me this morning.
Susie left you?
Yeah, and frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a shit. I say go, and God bless, and may your dating pool be Olympic sized.
How could, but Al, this was your life.
This all turn it into a movie script and sell it to Paramount. Toss in some sex, add a little emotional blah blah blah. Pitch it to Jack and Dusty. You got a buddy movie with a garbage background. Not relevant enough? We'll throw in the hole in the ozone. Make it EC.
EC?
Environmentally correct. Have you heard about this hole in the ozone?
Sure.
Marcus, I love this concept. I embrace this ozone. Sure, some people are going to get hurt in the process. Meantime, everybody else will tan a little faster.
So this is Los Angeles?
Well, everybody has to be someplace. You want my advice? Enjoy your Philadelphia. Sit back and order yourself a beer and a burger and relax for a while.
But I can't. Life is great for you up here on your Cosmic Beach. But whatever I order, I'll get a sandwich or something.
No, there's a very simple rule of thumb in Philadelphia. Ask for the opposite.
What?
If you can't get what you ask for the opposite and you'll get what you want. You want daily news, ask for the Times. You want pastrami asked for Tom. Works great with women. What is more opposite than the opposite sex? So, do you want a bud?
Yeah, I sure could use
No, stop. Do you want a bud?
No. I don't want a bud.
Good. Now there's the waitress. Order yourself a bud and a burger, but don't ask for a bud and a burger.
Waitress!
Don't call her, she won't come.
Oh.
You're in Philadelphia, so just figure, screw her.
Screw her!
You don't need that waitress.
Screw that waitress!
And everything to do with her.
Hey waitress! Screw you!
Can I help you, sir?
That's how it works.
Can I help you?
No thanks.
Okay, what do you have?
Excellent.
Just a mojo.
Freezer broken.
A glass of milk?
House dry.
Eggnog?
Just ran out.
A cup of coffee.
We don't have that, sir.
How about some ale?
Nope.
Just some porter?
Nope.
Stout.
Just beer.
Of course you know. How about Heineken?
Heineken. Try again.
Rolling Rocks.
Out of stock.
Schlitz.
Next.
Betts.
Next.
Sapporo.
Tomorrow.
Lone Star.
Party hard.
Bud Light.
Just plain bud is all we got.
No thanks.
Give me a bud! Anything to eat?
Nope.
Name it.
Pork chops.
Hamburger.
Medium.
Well done.
Baked potato.
Fries.
And some zucchini.
Slice of raw. Burn one!
Marcus, that was excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. You sure you've never done this before?
I spent so much of my life asking for the wrong thing without knowing it. Doing it on purpose comes easy. I could have saved myself a whole lot of trouble all these years. Maybe I've been in Philadelphia and just never realized it.
You might have been in Baltimore. They're practically the same.
Here's your bud and one sandwich.
Excuse me. Hey, wait a minute. What is that?
It's a sandwich.
No, I ordered cream of kidney and 2 pairs of feet.
We don't have that, sir.
I beg your pardon?
We don't have that.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm in your Philadelphia!
I'm sorry, Al.
You dragged me into your freaking Philadelphia!
I didn't know it was contagious.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, gee, you asked the opposite. I mean, you are.
Don't tell me how to act in Philadelphia!
But maybe you are.
I taught you everything you know about Philly, asshole! Don't tell me how to act in Philadelphia!
But maybe you really are in Philadelphia.
Do you see the cheese in that grilled cheese? What do I need for proof? The friggin' Liberty Bell? Waitress, can I please have some water?
Water. Don't have that, sir.
We don't have water. What are we, in a sudden drought or something? Oh my God. Susie left me. I lost my job. I need to make some phone calls. Waitress, where's the payphone?
We don't have a payphone.
Oh, of course you don't have a payphone. Of course you don't. Oh my God, let me get out of here.
I mean, I don't know. It's not that bad of being in Philadelphia.
Well, you know, it could be worse. I've been to Cleveland all week.
What's that?
It's like death without the advantages.
Really? Do you understand?
Don't mind if I do.
I hope I won't reveal your name.
Sharon.
Goodbye.
Hello?
Want a star?
Oh, thanks.
I mean, everybody's got to be someplace. So.
English Made Simple. Chapter 3, The Party. Section 1, say hello.
Hello.
But remember, before you begin, the first 3 minutes of conversation between 2 people can determine the relationship for all of eternity. So watch your language.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I don't think I know you.
My name's Jill.
I'm Jack.
How do you do?
Oh, friend of the host?
Friend of the hostess.
Oh, so
Well,
nice party.
Excellent. But let's look at the underlying rhythm of this interchange.
Babu.
beep.
Babu.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Baru babita.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, baba.
Ba-da-ba.
Oh, bali babip.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, ba.
Hello.
Duwapa!
Hello. It's always hello.
You were the most wonderful woman at this party.
And then goodbye.
You're the light that surrounds you.
And every time I hear the word hello, it's like a magic incantation, an open sesame.
Hello, I say to her.
Abracadabra.
My name is Jack.
And I expect a whole new universe to open up in front of me, full of joy.
Hello.
And then it's just goodbye.
Section 2, the structure of English conversation.
Fred.
First name,
Mary?
first name,
Hello!
salutation, social display of affection, followed
I
by
didn't know you were here.
friendly observation, answered by
I'm here.
statement of the obvious,
So how are you?
superficial question about health,
Good.
superficial answer, occupational question,
How's the job?
and
Terrific.
acceptable falsehood.
So,
Meaningless monosyllable while searching for new topic,
Well, quite the smorgasbord.
attempt at new topic,
hmm.
meaningless non-committal noise to reject the topic, and
Well.
exclamation to signal the approaching end of the interchange. Well done.
I was in love with you once upon a time.
You asked me about my job and I lied to you.
You look so self-possessed and mature.
I might have answered you honestly. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, you cried on my shoulder like a little child.
We would have talked like two people who love each other. Then we'd have gone home late in bed
We used to go to parties like this all the time.
together.
So happy. Well,
It was nice seeing you, Fred.
Expression of pleasure, first name.
take care of yourself, Mary.
Burning wish, first name.
Bye.
Valediction. Section 3, simultaneous translation, or the secret meanings of common English words.
Well.
In this context, oh shit. What the hell are you doing here?
How are ya, Hank?
Wasn't 5 years enough?
Good.
Screw you, Agnes.
Nice party.
Ass.
Very nice.
Screw you, Agnes.
So, what have you been doing with yourself?
Are you still sleeping with that slut from community college?
Same old thing.
It's none of your frickin' business.
Okay, well, have you tried some chicken?
Have some salmonella.
I'm sorry.
I know you have a problem with your mother, but you don't have to poison me.
Okay, well, see you, Hank.
Of yours.
Take care.
Screw you, Agnes.
Bye.
Section 7, fill in the blank for the arbitrariness of information.
Excuse me, but I don't know you. My name is Jack.
Hello.
My name is Bill.
Hi.
My name is Ted.
How do you do?
Melvin, and you are?
Oh, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Monica.
Nice to meet you, Monica.
Oh, Denise.
We've gone to college together.
I went to Stanford.
Oh.
Bennington.
I'm
Chicago.
sorry, your name is?
Oh, my name is Louise, and you are?
I'm already.
Oh, where'd you grow up, Bob?
Well,
Stanford.
I grew up in Washington.
Oh.
St. Louis.
Oh, that's
Santa
great
Fe.
place.
What about you, Jane?
Oh. Actually, my name is Jill.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But really, my name could be anything.
Anyway, I went to med school.
I mean, I wasn't born with a name.
I went to law school.
I was given it.
I went to plumbing school.
My name could have easily have been Gertrude or Baptist
Well, quite a smorgasbord, isn't it?
or Emily or Molly.
You know the trouble with the smorgasbord is there's too many options.
You know, fish doesn't have a name.
Well, chicken and roast beef.
A hummingbird doesn't have a name.
Now tell your cheeks.
A hedgehog doesn't have a name.
It's just like life, though.
It's just this nameless object with a soul and a heart beating inside of it.
Do I stay home? Do I read? Do I listen to music?
Completely anonymous.
Do I go to the party or the movies?
With a name, you're just an example of something.
You know, sometimes there are so many options and I don't do anything.
But I'm not an example of something.
You know, I thought this party could be a total waste.
I'm somebody.
But I came because I thought I'd meet the love of my life. Do you think she's here?
Hi, I'm Jill.
I'm Jack. Hello.
Section 26, the conditional tense. Should, would, could.
Okay, so we go to this party.
And we like each other.
We like each other instantly. I'm Zeno.
Miranda, did you know that the first 3 seconds of conversation can determine the relationship with your person for the rest of eternity?
But we passed the 3-minute mark and we mesh.
I would have meshed.
But what do we do? I mean,
Party is thinning and the crowd is breaking apart.
and the question of the moment is, do I ask you out?
And do I ask you out?
And if you do, should I accept? This could be one of those wonderful and intoxicating moments best left to memory.
Let's have an eternal love.
So I say, would you like to go out for a cup of coffee sometime?
And I say, sorry, but thanks anyway.
And that's the road of no thank you.
A dead end.
But maybe a happy dead end, because further down the road.
Sorry, would you like to go out for a cup of coffee sometime?
Sure.
So So we all have college.
And we have a terrible time.
Dead end.
Or we have a wonderful time, which means,
We got for a second cup.
and we stop right there.
Dead end.
Or maybe we go for a third cup and a fourth cup and a fifth.
Would we have made love by now?
Maybe we would have.
I say we should have.
We certainly could have.
Okay, so let's say we
And
did.
it was terrible.
Dead end.
Or it was wonderful, which means,
More coffee and
we move in with each other.
we get married.
We have children.
Bliss.
And on to divorce.
Or maybe we're down the road and no thank you, and years pass, and after years and years go by,
We're at this party, and he says,
I'm Zeno.
Miranda.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
And then a whole universe opens up in front of us.
Full of joy.
Dead end.
Or bliss.
Could, would, should.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Miranda.
Nice meeting you, Zeno. Bye.
Bye.
Section 78, saying goodbye.
I'm sorry, but I only have a few minutes, and I need to say that
Let's practice a typical interchange.
the party's wrapping up. The crowd is thinning.
Typical.
I just want to say while I have this opportunity, that you're the most wonderful woman at this party.
Typical, please.
Wonderful woman on this street, in this house, in this country, on this planet.
You're the most wonderful man I've met in years.
You have a light that surrounds
You're
you.
intoxicating.
You're radiant. I came to this party one thing, and I leave it transformed.
I came to this party to meet the love of my life.
And you're her.
You are she.
You're her. You're the love of my life.
I mean, my name could be anything.
But it's Jill.
And I could have gone anywhere tonight.
But you came to this party.
Hello, hello.
Abracadabra. My name is Jack.
Would you like to go out for some coffee later, Jack?
Yes, sir. I'd like that very much.
And it all starts right here.
A plus.
The proletariat is right. The proletariat must always be right. And the revolution of the proletariat against oppression must go on forever and forever and forever and
Leon, I was
forever.
just reading the encyclopedia.
The heading?
Trotsky, Leon.
Good, it's about me.
Listen to this. On August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Rosader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Quakin, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
What is the year of that encyclopedia?
2014.
Strange,
Yes.
but interesting. I am Trotsky,
Yes, dear.
and this is our house in Koyakin.
Yes.
And we have a Spanish gardener named Ramon.
Rosader, yes.
There aren't any other Trotskys living in Koyakin, are there?
I don't think so, not under that name.
That's so bizarre. Does it say what time? Does it say what date I'll die?
August 21st, 1940.
Haha! Then I'm safe. Today is the 20th, which means I would have died yesterday, and I'd be dead with a mountain climber's axe in my skull.
But Leon,
Will the capitalist press never get things right?
isn't that the head of a mountain climber's axe sticking out of your skull?
Well, it certainly does look like one. And you know, Ramon was in here yesterday, telling me all about his mountain climbing trip. And he had a mountain climber's axe with him. I can't remember if he had one when he left. Did Ramon report to work today? No one is safe. Force must be used, and the revolution of the proletariat against oppression must go on forever and
Leon.
forever and forever.
Leon, I was
and
just reading the encyclopedia.
Britannica,
Listen to this.
the universe is viewed by the victors.
On August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Rosader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Quakin, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
Yes, and
I think that there's a mountain climber's axe in your own skull right now.
I knew that. When I was shaving this morning, I noticed a handle sticking out of the back of my head. For a moment, I was worried, as I thought it was an ice pick.
No, it's not nice.
Don't even say that word! You know my recurring nightmare about the ice pick that buries itself in my skull.
Yes, dear.
That is why I have forbidden any of the servants to allow ice picks into this house.
Yes, dear.
No one may be seen with an ice pick in this house, especially not Spanish communists.
But Leon,
We'll do without ice!
We'll drink our liquor neat and our Coca-Cola warm. Who cares if this is Koyakon in August? Not a bad song title, that Koyakon in August. Or we'll have ice, but we just won't pick at it. Ice may be allowed in blocks, but may not be picked or chipped under any circumstances. Ice cube trays will be allowed if they've been invented yet. I bet that article doesn't say a thing about an ice cube tray in my head, does it?
No.
Does it?
No.
Ha! Then I've outsmarted destiny, which is just the capitalist explanation for the status quo.
But Leon.
Also, look at this. Do you know what this is?
No.
It's a skull!
Well, I knew that.
I bought this skull. I own this skull. So what does that make this? Trotsky's skull! And if some Spanish communist posing as a gardener wants to bury anything in my skull, be it a you-know-what, or anything of the like, he'll see this skull, recognize it as my skull, bury something in it, and he'll go his way and I'll go mine. Isn't that ingenious?
Up to a point.
50 more years of Trotsky!
I have some very bad news for you, Leon.
A mountain climber's axe. Ingenious! Funny, I always thought it was a nice pick.
A mountain climber's axe. A mountain climber's axe! Can't I get that through your skull?
This is bad. This is very bad. This is serious.
What's seriously?
I have a mountain climber's axe buried in my skull.
Smashed, actually. It says Mercenaires smashed the axe into your skull, not buried it.
The encyclopedia says that I died today.
The 21st, that's today.
Does it say what time?
No.
So much for the usefulness of that encyclopedia. All right, then I have until midnight at the latest.
What should I tell Cook about supper?
Well, she can forget the soup course. But this man is a gardener?
Yes.
At least he's been posing as a gardener.
Yes.
Well, doesn't that make him a member of the
I'd
proletariat?
say so.
So what is he doing smashing a mountain climber's axe into my skull?
I don't know, have you been oppressing him?
Who won't have done this to me?
Maybe he's a literalist.
A what?
A literalist. Maybe Ramon ran into Manuel yesterday. You know Manuel, the head gardener?
I know who Manuel is.
I know you know who Manuel is. Well, maybe. Ramon asked Manuel, will Mr. Trotsky get a chance to look at the nasturtiums today? And maybe Manuel said, I don't know, ask Mr. Trotsky! He was just talking to Trotsky! or maybe he just wanted to pick your brain!
Call Ramon in here.
Ramon!
You better get in quickly. I have a mountain climber's axe buried in my skull.
Ramon, come quickly!
Good morning, Ramon. Please have a seat. You see, we have very good employer-employee relations here. Ramon, did you bury this mountain climber's axe into my skull?
I did not bury it, senor. I smashed it.
Excuse me?
Well, you see, you can still see the handle.
It's true, Leon. The handle's not entirely out of sight.
All right. But why did you do this, Ramon?
Well, I think I read about it in an encyclopedia.
The power of the printed word.
I wanted to use an ice pick, but I couldn't find any around that.
Why would you do this, Ramon? Don't you know who I am? Don't you realize that you smashed this axe into the head of a major historical figure? I helped run the Russian Revolution. I fought Stalin. I'm a major political theorist. Why would you do this, Ramon? Was it political disaffection? Anti-counter-revolutionary backlash?
Actually, senor, it was love.
It's true, Leon. I'm only sorry you had to find out about it this way.
No.
Yes.
No! Oh God! What a fool I've been! Why did you do this, Ramon?
You will never know, Senor Trotsky.
This is a nightmare.
But fortunately for you, you Nightmare will soon be over.
Thank you, Ramon. You may go.
Thank you, senor. Senor, do you think you will have time to see the nasturtiums today? They really are very beautiful.
I don't think so, Ramon, but I'll try.
Buenos noches. What should I say? Hasta la vista.
All right, August 21st, 1940, the day I'm going to die. And to think, I've gone over so many August 21st in my life, like a man walking over his own grave.
It's been wonderful being married to you, Leon.
Thank you, Mrs. Trotsky.
Though it was a burden sometimes being married to such a major historical figure.
I'm sorry I was away so often attending the revolution,
I understand.
and that I couldn't be more in touch with my feelings.
No, please.
I'm sorry I had such trouble expressing my emotions.
Oh, I've been everything I should have been.
Well, it's a little late for regrets, with a mountain climber's axe buried in one's skull.
Smashed, actually.
So it wasn't old age, or cancer, or even the ice pick that I feared for years. It was an axe wielded by a Spanish communist posing as a gardener.
You really couldn't have guessed that one, Leon.
So the gardener was false, and yet the garden that he tended was real. How was I to know he was my assassin when I passed him each day? How was I to know that the man tending the nasturtiums would be the one keeping me from seeing what the weather will be like tomorrow? How was I to know I'd never get to see Casablanca, which wouldn't be made until 1942, and which I would have despised anyway? How was I to know I'd never get to know about the bomb, or the 80,000 dead at Hiroshima, or rock and roll, or Gorbachev, or the state of Israel? How was I to know I'd be erased from the history books of my own land?
But reinstated at least partially someday.
Sometime, there's a room for everyone that they go into, and it's the last room they'll ever see. Or else they leave a room, and it's the last room they'll ever leave. This is my last room.
But you're not even here, Leon.
Yes, those books.
You're not even here, my love.
Sunshine coming through the windows.
You're in the hospital, unconscious. This is
You-
yesterday.
You standing there.
That was yesterday.
What does that entry say again, Mrs. Trotsky?
On
Read it.
August 20th, 1940, a Spanish communist named Ramon Mercader smashed a mountain climber's axe into Trotsky's skull in Culiacan, a suburb of Mexico City. Trotsky died the next day.
It gives you a little hope in the world, doesn't it? That a man can live for one whole day with a mountain climber's axe buried in his skull. Who knows? Maybe I'll go look at the nasturtiums.
Unbelievable!
I'm the man, 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 I broke the bank in Monte Carlo. Hey Joe.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey Joe.
Hey, Frankie.
Think we're gonna make 50 today?
Looks like it.
50 stories down, 50 stories to go. I think we're gonna have this baby all bunched in and we got it scheduled.
Yeah.
And what have you to lunch by? Beautiful. Jersey.
Yeah,
My home.
this is what I love about working up here. We eat like kings.
So, what's the bill of fare today? Frankie, what do you got?
I think it's liverwurst.
Joe, how about you?
I think it's pickle and pimento loaf.
Wait a minute. That's not liverwurst. It's tuna, I think.
Well, I got corned beef and pastrami.
No, you're just doing a liverwurst.
You got corned beef and poop on mustard?
On a normal Tuesday, what's the occasion?
Who says there's an occasion?
Hear this, Joe? Charlie's got corned beef and pastrami on a normal Tuesday. On bakery pumpernickel with poop on mustard.
Very nice.
Look at all those poor souls down there having to eat their lunch at sea level. I'm the man who broke the bank in Monte Carlo.
So what's new today, Joe? Something on the paper? Some kind of,
International development.
international developments. How's things in Europe? Any news?
The news is that history is a cesspool.
Well,
As it always was. We also find out that a woman living in Astoria, Queens, lived with a guy for 15 years. Didn't know he had 5 other wives.
5 other wives?
In the same neighborhood.
Here's Charlie.
Many things are possible in this world.
Guy with that many wives. That's still bigamy.
It's geometry.
Well, give me the TV page, will you? Let's see what's on the tube.
Hey, I don't want to hear anything about TV.
I just want to see.
I don't want to hear no talk about TV. We got bowling tonight.
I just want to see what I'm missing.
Speaking of which, who's in?
I'm in.
Joe, are you in?
I can't this week, Charlie.
You want to bowl a few games tonight?
I can't. I got some things I gotta do at home.
What, you got to nail up some doilies in your wife's powder room or something?
No, I got some things I
So
gotta
do them tomorrow.
I can't do them tomorrow. Bridget wants me to do them tonight.
So bring her along and do them tomorrow.
I can't do them tomorrow. I got
Hey,
some.
listen. Who is the king in your house? Huh? Who's the king? Who makes the rules?
Gentlemen.
And Sally wanted you to put in that new floor. You didn't bowl for 2 weeks.
That was
And
different.
because you wouldn't bowl, you wouldn't let us bowl either.
It was different.
Why was that so different?
Don't get small on me, Joe. Okay?
Why was that so
I
different?
hate it when you get small on me like that.
Gentlemen, please.
And it's not doilies.
Joe.
How's your wife doing, Frank?
She's good.
Doctor fix her all up and everything?
Looks like it. She was out there mowing the grass yesterday.
That's a sign.
That's a sign, but how about that lawnmower you just bought, Charlie? How's that working?
That's busted.
No.
Yeah, it's all.
Already?
Yep.
So did you take it back?
I don't know why I ever cut my grass in the first place. I like it long. I like to sit on my porch and look at it long. I mean, where do you think the word lawn comes from in the first place? From long, because grass was always long. Originally people said, I'm going to plant some seeds and grow a lawn. Then some moron thought he'd be different and cut his long short. The rest is the history of fashion.
I didn't know that.
You say something, Joe?
Me? No, I didn't say anything.
Do you guys ever think about hang gliding home from here?
England. Oh.
Yeah, instead of driving and taking the path.
Wouldn't you have to learn how to hang glide first?
Oh, sure, you'd learn. But then after you wrapped up work, you'd walk off the top floor, drop it off on your wings, and sail home. Be the first person in history to sail from 32nd Street and 10th Avenue to Tenafly, New Jersey. With a fabulous view all the way. Maybe after I retire.
You know, I've been sitting here eating this thing and I still don't know whether it's tuna or what it was.
Oh, that's all the ozone up here.
What?
The carbon dioxide at this altitude compresses the things in your nose and you can't taste them. Did you say something, Joe?
No, I guess the carbon dioxide was compressing my nose or something like that.
Hey, Charlie, they got that movie about the wind that's been on again tonight.
They got the what?
You know, the movie about the wind.
Let me see that.
Hey, what's up? What the hell are you doing?
I just want to see.
Didn't you see the movie the time it was on?
Yeah,
The one with Anthony Hopkins as, what's his name?
Bruno Hauptmann.
Yeah. Didn't that happen somewhere around...
Hopewell, New Jersey.
What are they bringing that turkey back for?
Turkey?
Yeah, it wants to see all that garbage all over again.
It's a very thoughtful movie for your information. And as it happens, today is the anniversary of the day Charles Lindbergh's baby was kidnapped.
That happened 50 years ago. Who cares?
Who cares? I mean, Jesus Christ was born on Easter, so they showed the King of Kings that weekend.
Gentlemen.
If you'd ever done anything more important than glue your wife's cat pictures into a photo album, they showed the Joe Morelli story on your birthday.
Gentlemen.
That explained to you why the movie is on tonight.
Gentlemen, please.
Don't want to hear the word turkey.
What's with you today, Charlie? What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter.
You're acting all weird.
Not weird.
So what's up?
I know what's up. Turkey!
I told you I don't want to hear the damn word turkey!
Then sure seems up.
Nothing is up. Forget about it. Nothing's up.
Here, bud. What the heck is that?
What does it look like? It's a cupcake.
Hey, Joey, look at this.
Isn't that nice? Maggie made him a cupcake.
My wife did not make me this cupcake. I bought this cupcake.
What's the,
Celebration.
the celebration, Charlie?
Who says there's a celebration?
Corned beef and pastrami and a chocolate cupcake?
If you will notice a somber color, perhaps I'm observing a very solemn day for some private reason.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be putting up doilies around his house.
That's it, Morelli.
Gentlemen!
And your taste in movies is lousy.
Gentlemen!
And if you ask me, Charles Lindbergh is overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, overrated. So he
The
flew over.
greatest hero in American history.
He flew over the ocean. Big deal.
Oh, big deal,
And
huh?
as for the Lindbergh baby, who cares?
Who cares?
Who the hell cares? It's old news.
For your information,
Look, millions of people get kidnapped every single day, and they don't make no movies about them.
well, maybe they're not as important as the Lindbergh
So
baby.
why am I supposed to care about the Lindbergh
You don't care about the Lindbergh
No,
baby?
I don't care about the Lindbergh baby.
You don't have any feeling for the Lindbergh
I have
baby.
no feelings for the Lindbergh baby.
For your information, I am the Lindbergh baby! Yes. I'm the Lindbergh baby. I'm the rightful son of Charles Lindbergh, kidnapped from the home of my parents, and I didn't mean to tell you, but you forced me into it. And the hell if I will listen to my family being insulted. So there.
You're the...
Yes.
But your name is Petrosian.
Oh, sure. That's what I was brought up to think my name was.
You think you're the Lindbergh baby?
No,
Have you gone off your head?
no, I have not gone off my head.
I don't believe this.
Well, the truth is always strange at first sight, so deal with it.
Did you know they're separate asylums to keep all the people that think they're the Lindbergh baby?
How about this? Mind your own business, you know. Read your newspaper. Stick to pickle and pimento loaf, small time.
Charlie, there are people who might begin to wonder if you claim to be the Lindbergh baby.
But it all fits, doesn't it? I mean, Charlie, was I not born and raised in the town of Hopewell where the crime was perpetrated?
He was brought up in Hopewell, Joe.
That makes about 50,000 other Lindbergh babies.
Well, they're imposters.
I thought they found the kid's body.
That was another kid's body.
Whose body?
I don't know whose body. It wasn't my body.
Well, obviously not. So why did you decide to keep this a secret all these years, Charlie?
Well, naturally, some people wouldn't believe me.
Oh, really? They wouldn't.
You know, pluses. I was already pretty well established as Charles Petrosian, you know, credit cards, bank account, driver's license.
Sure, it's hard to make a change.
But mostly I didn't want to upset the feelings of my true mother, Anne Margaret Lindbergh.
Oh, whose books are bullshit.
You shut your trap about my mother!
Have you read her books?
Yes, I have, and I think they're very beautiful.
That don't mean she gotta go peddle it on the street corner. I mean, you gotta ask for a cut of her royalties. You could retire early, take up hang gliding.
Through talking to you.
Well, you got a good point, Charlie. You ought to contact the family. You could try to pick up your inheritance. You could have been a rich guy, Charlie.
Actually, I did write to Mother once.
You did?
Yeah, she never answered back. I figured the letter never got to her.
Did you tell her, you know, who you were?
I hinted who I was.
Oh, sure. Dear Mom, guess who? Your loving son, Charles Petrosian. P.S. Send the entire inheritance. Real subtle, honey.
Anyway, I told her how I was from her area. That's how I put it. I said it was from her area.
That's a hint.
Sigmund Freud would have had a picnic.
I told her how I passed the house lots of times.
You saw the house you were kidnapped from?
Oh, sure, I used to go by it all the time when I was a kid. Then, when I knew who I really was, I used to drive out there and park. I'd park by this tree and just sit there looking at it and tell myself, this is yours, Charlie. This is your kingdom.
So, your old man put the Atlantic in the Spear of St. Louis?
And my grandfather was ambassador to Mexico.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my mother's father. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah, I saw the movie lots of times, The Spirit of St. Louis. It must be great having Jimmy Stewart play a father and all.
I wrote to Jimmy once under my no new flume, Petrosian.
You ever answer back?
I got a signed picture in the mail.
You never told me that.
Yeah.
You never told me you got a signed picture of Jim Stewart.
Well, I've been keeping his secret all these years in case someone starts getting ideas about my true identity. I mean, somebody puts a few clues together, could have repercussions.
Yeah, they throw you in the loony bin.
Stop if you will.
But this means Anthony Hopkins didn't really do it.
You mean kidnap me?
Yeah.
Well, obviously not. Not unless he was in league with the Petrosians and handed me over to them.
Yeah. What about the Petrosians and all this?
My foster parents, as I like to think of them, pawns in a bigger game, Frank. Pawns in a bigger game.
So, how did you make the transition? I mean, from being a Lindbergh to being a Petrosian?
Let me just say I got my ideas, Frankie.
You know, it's really funny you should be saying all this.
What, that I did the Lindbergh baby all these years and you never knew it?
Yeah, because you see, I'm the son of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia. Yeah.
The kid.
It's the truth.
The kid that got killed in the Russian Revolution?
That's me, the heir to the throne of Moscow.
Oh.
And sovereign of the Ukraine.
I saw that movie once, Nicholas and what's her name?
Alexandra, that was my mother.
Oh.
Faithful servants smoked me out. Nobody knows I survived.
And you had Sir Laurence Olivier in the movie. I mean, Anthony Hopkins is one thing, but Sir Laurence Olivier.
Yeah, I felt pretty honored having him in my movie, although I did have a few quibbles about the, historical details.
So what's your real name?
Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov.
By what name?
Why didn't you call me Frank? It'll be easier.
Besides protecting your incognito.
The Tsar of Russia!
No! I told you I don't need you.
The Tsar of Russia?
I don't want to hear a word from you, Joe.
Do you know how old you'd have to be to be the Tsar of Russia? You have to be 90 years old.
Do you want to hurt his feelings?
There's no feeling.
I've always been a heavy bleeder!
And look, the Linda did. That's great. Will you?
Just shut up! Please, shut up! You're on a lot of very sensitive ground here. We're talking family, Joe, and Frank here lost everybody in the revolution. So how does You got orphans here.
Orphans!
Okay, then, Alexei. So tell us, enlighten us. How do you know? How do you know you're that head honcho with you? Great.
Well, one day I was looking at a picture in a book, a picture of Moscow with the, the Kremlins and those domes.
Oh yeah, those onion-shaped domes.
Yeah, I said to myself, I've been there. I've been there sometime. It was like I could remember it.
Of course you could remember it. Those communist bastards tried to rub you out there.
Yeah, then when I saw the movie, it was like I knew all the streets. Before they even go around a corner, I knew what was on the other side.
Wow.
It was home.
Must have been pretty painful.
It was pretty painful.
Seeing everything you lost out on.
Yeah, the hardest part was when I had to watch myself get killed.
Understandably, Alexei, understandably. But how's your Russian these days?
I've forgotten most of it by now.
Oh. The whole tragedy probably made you,
Yeah, repress it.
Oh, repress it. Plus the daily strain of having to maintain your identity as Frank and Kula. Have you told Phyllis?
No, I haven't. I suppose I'll have to eventually, though.
I think she'll understand.
You have to wait for the right,
Situation.
situation.
So.
So, your wife would be pretty surprised to find out she was the queen of Russia.
Oh, yeah.
The Tsarina. The wife of the Tsars, the Tsarina.
You see what I'm talking about, Joe? Is that the proof? I said queen, he said Serena. He's got the facts at the tip of his fingers.
I know how a car works. That don't make me an Oldsmobile.
Just think about it. If we had you over there running things all these years, the Berlin Wall would have gotten taken down a lot sooner than it did.
Yeah,
After not being built in the first place.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of being,
Who you are.
who I am, knowing what I could do for world peace.
Well, honestly, if things had played out different, there's nobody I'd rather have on the Russian throne than you, Frank.
Thanks, Charlie.
Well, I'll be goddamned. To think, all this time we never knew. You never knew about me, I didn't never know about you, and Joe never knew about either of us.
So, Joe,
Yeah, what?
who are you?
I'm nobody.
I mean, really.
I'm nobody.
Really?
I'm nobody.
It's not what I'm talking about.
I'm Superman.
Really, I mean.
I'm Joe Morelli, period.
Underneath it all,
I'm just another guy on the street. But, in a previous life, I was Marie Antoinette. Yeah, that was me.
the one to be cake lady?
I said that in 1793. Let them all eat cake.
Oh my god.
I always knew you were somebody.
Frank gets shot up by the Reds and you have your head chopped off in Paris.
Oh yeah, one minute I'm standing up on a balcony with a gold tiara. Next minute I'm Joe Morelli in Weehawken.
Must be pretty disconcerting.
To say the least. I do remember kneeling down there, the guillotine, that blade coming down. Back to work!
Shit.
Ready?
It's 1 o'clock?
That's what the company says.
Jeez. You guys can't tell me.
Forget who you're talking to.
No. If this started getting around, you gotta understand.
We know that.
People would think I was kind of weird.
We will be as the tomb.
You swear.
Of course we swear.
We're all the same, you know.
Situation.
Situation. But first things first, who is bowling tonight?
I'm in.
Joey,
I can't this week, Charlie. I told you I got some things I gotta do
are
at
you gonna let that bullshit get in your way? Are you forgetting who you are?
Yeah, come on, Joe. Remember the ground rules.
You're right. Count me in.
Good.
And say again.
What?
You wouldn't understand.
You know, Charlie, if you want to stay home and watch the movie about the Lindbergh baby, we'll understand completely.
Yeah, I've seen it. Let's bowl.
Okay.
Hey, as long as I'm home by midnight.
Yeah, what are you, Cinderella? I'm the man who broke the bank in Monte Carlo.